Hello, today I would like to present you my recent purchase that I made for my Victron Energy system, and it is GX50 Touch LCD color touch-able display that is designed to operate your Cerbo GX. It allows you to do configuration of the device, to view stats of your system, and in general is absolutely beautiful way to interface with your whole Victron Energy system. Victron make this touch panel in two sizes. This is 50 and you also have got 70, which as the name implies, it's just going to be bigger, so you've got a size of a tablet. This is smaller one and I prefer that one. When I was purchasing it online, I've got feeling that it is overpriced and paying the amount of money that they are asking is just crazy. But as soon as this device arrives and I take a look at the bag, I just fully understand that this is not a regular touch panel that you've got on your regular computer, but just take a look how it's being made. We've got like a CNC machine metal, and that remind me screen and touch panels that you've got in industrial environment, for example, on like a CNC machine. And in general, those touch panels for industrial equipment are expensive, and if this is that kind of quality of industrial piece of equipment, and I believe it is, then it is well worth of the asking money. It is just a screen with touch panel. On the input we've got just a regular HDMI. Yes, it is a regular HDMI. And it's being powered through a regular USB, and most likely that USB is also carrying signals for the touch panel. So I believe it is a pretty standard and generic equipment. The included cable is pretty long, but I deeply believe there will be absolutely no problem in using HDMI extension lead and the USB maybe like a active adapter, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. Here we've got also another mounting options, and let's take a look. You can purchase dedicated frames for it. Here we've got a sets of screws. We've got some sort of tool for that looks like a screwdriver, flathead. We've got electromagnetic interference filters, and we've got this absolutely beautiful frame. Let's take a look if we can put it like this. I'm not going to mount it on wall at this point in time, so let's take a look how does it present. And yes, it nicely go like this. Just take a look. A very nice frame. It click in place. And here you've got a mounting holes. And most likely we can use some of those. Now let's try to plug it into my Cerbo GX. Here we've got a regular HDMI port. So we go like this. And we can use one of those USB interfaces. And as you can see, the display is already working. Let's take a look at our screen. So of course we've got the touch screen. We've got ability to change the display by just using our finger. We can go into the menu. Currently we've got enabled the adaptive brightness, so depending how much light we are going to get, the brightness is going to be automatically go up or down. But of course we can disable that, so we go into settings, we've got into display and language, and the adaptive brightness, we just turn it off. Now we've got here our beautiful slider, and we can go like this, and we can go from full brightness into extremely dim, just in case you would like to conserve power. But for me, what is quite unusual, the automatic mode work pretty well. The another extremely important settings is display of time, and as you can see, I've got never, and that's because I would like to have this screen constantly turned on, so I can just pick and see what's going to happen on my system. As you can see, it is responsive, so we've got absolutely no problem in jumping through menu. So yeah, it is extremely nice thing, and I would highly recommend you purchase one of these. What is extremely important for you to know, I was using my system with the Cerbo GX for almost a year without the touchscreen, and it is not mandatory. And that's because everything I wanted to do, I was able to do on my iPhone, and as you can see, we are being replicated, and any movement here are going to be reflected on the screen. So just take a look, I go into the menu and we've got the same thing on top. And also if I go here to pages on the remote panel on the iPhone is going to also happen to be reflected. And of course, exactly the same thing is going to happen with the iPad. We can also remotely control it. We can do all these settings remotely. So it is not mandatory. If you've got the extra money, yes, it is a 100% good buy. But if you are tight on your budget, you can stay with just using your iPad. It is not required. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you find that interesting. See you next time and bye bye.